Well, hello, hello, hello. Donnie said we might as well go up to the Skypark and use the facilities up there. But this was so beautiful right here where we park. There goes the trolley! So we're right over here by Mellow Mushroom. And it's just so beautiful here. Hello, Michael. I mean, what a beautiful sound, beautiful spot right here. Oh, do you want to check your phone and make sure we're good? On your phone? Donnie Dave said, Bumblebee! We pray for our bees. Don't use pesticides, it harms the bees. Hello, Riley. Hello, Teresa. My watch. Let's see. Okay.
Says, time of the year is being red right now.
My watch says goal achieved.
My watch says get some activity going. You've been sitting around all day.
But I think it was counting yesterday, my watch. Have to start mine again. That's what it was doing. So, not sure what that means, but
Quarter to 8, we got half hour to sunset. Take about 15 minutes to get up there.
Riley says, what did you eat for dinner? Donnie made,
Steak.
it was just chopped up pieces of steak and
Well,
lima
it was a whole
beans.
sirloin that I cut to pieces.
Yeah, he cut into little pieces of steak.
We don't have a big old table, so I cut the meat ahead of time so we don't flip a plate.
I actually have like a tray on top of a...
I know, we eat off TV trays.
I have like a tray that has no legs on it,
No.
and it sets on top of a little stool. So if you're not careful, it can...
They got to Gatlinburg
flipped.
really quick. What a beautiful Porsche.
Donnie thinks that Porsche got to Gatlinburg real quick.
He doesn't like people.
Hello, Warren. Warren said his watch says he's walking Gatlinburg again tonight from the recliner.
How do you do that?
That's hilarious, Warren.
Do you hold your... oh, I know. He hangs his...
Because he's watching us. So his watch is saying that he's walking Gatlinburg from the recliner.
Well, see, what you
Because
do
we're
is
walking Gatlinburg, so he's watching us walk
just
Gatlinburg.
swing your hand next to your recliner like this, and your watch will think you're walking. Just do this right on the recliner, or click the TV.
And you can have your feet, if your feet have one of those little motion things that you can put your feet on.
Yeah, get one of those little foot pedals for the front of your recliner. But I think
Michael White said, where'd you get your Apple Watch? I'd like to get one. We actually got our Apple Watches from the AT&T store. They had a deal going on. So that's where we got ours.
Another way to watch over you. Keep you healthy. Joy needs hers. She likes it. She's been using it. It tells her to get up.
It does. It tells me
She gets sedentary.
I
It's a good reminder.
Yeah, I mean, I can get really busy on my computer or editing or whatever that I don't move. And so my watch says, time to get up. Stand up. And usually when I get up and stand up, I do more than just stand up. I don't just stand up, I actually walk back and forth or something at that time. So it gets me moving. So that's good for me.
Sun's peeking through.
You know, I guess I wasn't paying that much attention that the park vista is peeking through these two buildings here. Because we see it from Minot Park and everything, so. Hey, there's Rusty the Bear.
I thought it might be because there was no one standing there.
Rusty the Bear. That's what Donnie calls him, because he's made with rusty nails. You're gonna have to hold this so I can get mine out. Come here.
We have till we get over to the store to have to worry about that. Season pass. There's Dolly. There it is. Go ahead and shoot me there. There goes that same piece. That's cold. Fish it out, right? Greeted.
Music. Doo-doo-doo. It may be odd, but that, you know, they do weddings here. This is the weddings. This is the weddings that they do here. So somebody in our comments said that they were having a wedding up here.
Very,
right here,
very
1:30.
All right, folks, come on out. Light it up. Great, great, great. And tell them to stop it at the top for us. You don't get off too far down.
when I do make those silly noises around the music, it does help because I don't get the copyright hits on me when I do the do type stuff.
Yep.
They're walking a dog over there on the.
I don't want to lose anything on the ground here. There we go.
Crane flying by up there. I've already got my hood up. You didn't bring a hood, did you?
No, I didn't bring the hoodie.
That one.
I
thought ahead. I brought a hood. I've already got my
Donnie's
hood
will
on.
be a little chilly tonight. He doesn't mind. I'm wearing my brand new Cracker Barrel jacket.
I already knew that it was cool
It'll be cold.
before I got in the car, so I already put on my hoodies. Michael White said, what time does the Skypark close? You
9
looked it
o'clock.
up. 9 o'clock tonight. Ruby said, Joy is drowning out the background music. Yep, I do try to do that. It does help. Michael said, what was that humming? Yep, I was drowning out that copyright music so don't get hit on me. Donnie calls this over the river and through the woods. Donnie calls this section over the river and through the woods.
Grandmother's house.
To grandmother's house we go.
We're stuck in this chair until we get up there.
You feel like you're in a you feel like you're seeing a drone glide by. Donnie likes to say, over the river and through the woods in that section.
Yeah, and of course I didn't think about it being even windier at the top.
Ryla said, I would love to go to the Skypark in Anakista when I come to Gatlinburg. Is Over Mountain open in the fall? Yes, all three of those are open year-round, although weather conditions can cause any one of them to be closed for that day. Donnie says he's cold already.
Yeah, and I'm just hoping it's not worse at the top.
Cammy Barr said, I wonder if we will see a bear.
Well, this is a lot steeper. The bears don't really mess with this steep terrain.
No,
like
they're
this.
up there. They're
in the
up
clearing
there.
where we can see them. I don't think they're going to show up out here.
We are planning on going to the Jeep Invasion this year.
Yep.
Jerry, we
This
actually
next month I can buy the.
we actually enjoy that. It's
rooms.
fun to go there, even though we don't have a Jeep.
We just observe.
Michael said he doesn't have AT&T. He wonders how much they are. Hello, Yoda. You can buy an Apple Watch from any Apple store. You can probably even buy them from Best Buy and different stores.
And Apple itself.
And that's what I said, the Apple store, Donnie, first. I said that.
Oh, I thought you meant like go to an Apple store. Okay.
Yeah,
you're right.
you can buy it online too at Apple. Now, the thing of it is, for the information that I've read, is that you do not have to have an iPhone even to use an Apple Watch. They have made a way to connect Apple Watch to Androids and Apple devices, you know, so that's good, you know. They opened up their market that way, so that you don't even have to have an iPhone to use an Apple Watch connected to your Android phone.
That must irritate Android to never have come out with their own watch, or did they?
I think they did, or I don't know if Android came out with it, but there is a watch that does connect to Android, but I really like the Apple Watch.
Yeah, so far so good.
If I missed saying hello to anybody, I apologize. We were walking and tried to go back a little bit in the comments to say hello. Michael White said, I wonder if I can get one at the Circuit City. Possibly. We don't have a Circuit.
City's the same thing.
Yeah, we don't have
fine.
one in this area, do we? Circuit
Not
City.
this area,
We
no.
used to shop Circuit City
Florida.
in Florida, but
It's pretty much out of business.
you
Remember
can
the
go
old
in and
tune?
see.
Come to Circuit City, where service is state of the art. Boy, that was the 80s. I haven't seen one of those since early 90s.
Is it your birthday, Yoda?
Yoda, birthday happy.
I don't know if it's. We'll wait and see if it's his birthday.
Birthday happy? It is it? Birthday happy to you too. Birthday happy you too. Never heard Yoda laugh.
Oh, he's saying, may the 4th be with you. That's why he said special day. Yoda, may the 4th be with you. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Tara said that earlier. May the 4th be with you. Boy, I'm telling you, it's windy up here. Woo! I can feel the wind on my legs and my arms. Ah. Cami Barr said that Walmart sometimes has Apple Watches.
Yeah. Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. There will be lots of people not show up for work in Florida.
No, sis. That's not one.
Well, that American flag says not too bad. Not too bad.
It's windy according to the
It's
American
windy.
flag right there.
Yeah, get ready to smile. Get ready to smile.
Yoda said he heard that the memory space on the Apple Watches might be smaller storage
Hi,
than
folks. We're about to take
others.
your picture, so look right here at the camera and smile.
At least that one doesn't go off for every chair, only when there's people in it. Across the way at Anakeesa. Shut up. Get ready to smile. Get ready to smile. Ready. Raise the bar.
Get right here to this one.
She
No, you're
needs,
gonna
she
stop it
needs
for
to
us.
stop
Thank you.
because she's got a bad ankle, a healing ankle. Oop. Now we go. I should know that by now. It's my 4th time up here.
Yes, how y'all doing?
Thank you.
Well, enjoying our.
Thank
We've
you.
been up here like 5 times now.
Right down here the window too, and that light so you can just
Yes,
Right
you're
there.
the photo sheriff, I know.
walk the rest of your night.
Wouldn't that be funny if you saw somebody you recognized?
Donnie's face is hilarious. I got this in front of my face.
Yeah, we're
good
season
for
pass
today.
holders, so we don't
We'll
worry
get it
about
a
it.
different time.
It's just the sheriff
funny,
keeps
though.
making us come over here.
I had the gimbal in front of my face, but Donnie's reaction was funny. So they handed us this. Anyway, we got a giggle out of the picture. And Donnie's face was doing it. Show them what way your face was. Donnie's face was like that. Do it again.
I always make a funny face. Thank you very much.
And then I had the gimbal in front of my face, so. Well, congrats, Yoda. We've had people recognize us, and yes, we've had people recognize us and my yellow bug. Hey, Smoky Mountain Man. Yeah, we ended it with the drive and then started back a different one. The thing is, Yoda, it's like when your channel's small and you get recognized, that's like, wow. We're not at Skyline Park. We're in Gatlinburg. Some of our friends that are really big channel get recognized all the time, but they're like, you know, huge channel. Hello, Tom. I need a cheap Gatlinburg hotel recommendation. Well, and one of the inexpensive hotels that's retro, older, it's not modern or anything like that, we stayed in it, is called Mountain Heritage Inn, and it's down along the river. We've got a few hotel rooms on the channel. We're still on the small end because we've got 5,900 subscribers. So for us to get recognized when we have a small channel, it's like, hey, we were Spotified. It's a thrill that we appreciate. Are you in the chat or what are you doing?
Oh, just waiting for you.
Okay. We are at the Sky Bridge. Oh, you need to turn that sound down. Okay, Kids at Play said that the Microtel or the Reagan Resort on kayak is $50 per night. Keep a watch out, Donnie. Make sure I keep a good signal, okay? I wanted to walk, so. We also like to do these walking videos for our friends at home who watch and want to get on their exercise bike or their treadmill or their elliptical. Tom said, yeah, the Reagan Resort is a good value for the money. We've not stayed there, so. I didn't turn on the workout app, no.
Okay. You're just getting your steps in without worrying about how many you take.
I think it records how many you take on that.
Oh, you're on the target one, yeah. That's right. I like the one that keeps my... Hey, guys.
Hey. Donald said the Reagan is not a bad hotel. We stayed there in the fall. The Mountain Heritage Inn is pet friendly. You do have to let them know ahead of time though, to make sure that that they have, it's telling me
What's your... You want to put my...
nope, I'm back.
There's a tower.
I might be a little bit laggy. I just lagged for a second. Doesn't make sense. I think it's because they're working on them, Donnie.
No, I'm talking about this new tower. That was there last year.
I know, but since AT&T is working on the towers, they've been messed up.
I'm not giving them that excuse up here.
But this is what happened last summer. That's why I didn't live stream over here. How is it for you on your app? You're watching.
Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, I'm passing the building right now. On my phone.
It was showing that it was lagging, so I don't know if it was that way for you all or not.
Gate's still open.
Okay, so we can walk across there, I guess. I guess it was lagging because Cammie said it's fine now.
I think they'll close the gate here in a few minutes.
This is the Tulip Tower bridge here. All right.
We could hop on this bridge and make it bounce, couldn't we?
I know, don't make it bounce so
No.
much, Donnie.
We'll let Dawn do that. I'm all mature now. I'll go jump on the other one before you get on it.
My knee doesn't like all the bouncing.
No, we don't have to walk up the tower or anything.
I'm not going up the tower.
Yeah.
That's a big
Nice
walk.
to see it. It's got a few information plaques on each level. They give you more information about the surrounding area and trees and shrubberies and what's this shrubbery over there?
I don't know.
There's not a battery or anything.
I heard something drop.
Yeah. Oh, there it is again. Okay. Is this the bridge making that noise?
They do close this at night. It does keep the bears off of it too. But you can go all the way up. All the way up. There's several
Ash trees standing.
levels. And it has this round fence that goes all the way up several levels. Yeah. Donnie said he'll let Dawn shake the bridge.
This has a little bit of the 2016 fire information.
Yeah, I think each level has their own different
Yeah, this one
information.
shows the helicopter coming in to rescue people that were stuck at the top.
Each level has information in here.
14 lives, 2,400 homes, 27 square miles.
The last tree standing. So you go up to the different levels. Donnie's being a kid. And then that's the trail down there. You know, the trail. They do close that trail at night too because the bears do come out. Just walking on this, it's just walking, not even jumping, it shakes. Just so you know. It bounces and shakes just walking across it. I'm just doing normal walking and it's bouncing up and down.
Mountain said, "Don't shake the bridge, Dawn."
Kimmy said, beautiful view. It's, yeah. Each one of these mountaintop theme places, each one, even the Skyland Ranch, they all have beautiful views from up there. Of course, the one at Ober Mountain, the view is riding the big old gondolier up there. That's where you get the view. Once you're up there, if you want more of a view, then you got to ride the chairlift to the top, and you get to see Mount LeConte that way. But you don't get to see Mount LeConte from at the regular level. If you want to go up and experience Ober Mountain, it doesn't really have the views from the basic level. But you can go up there and do the different activities they have up there, driving up there. And the parking is $10 to park at the top.
Except this week.
Oh, this week, because the tram is down. They're actually, I think it's free parking up at the top.
Parking up there this week, yeah. Oop, I heard Dino.
So if you want to see a view, like I said, you got to go all the way up to the very top. You're paying an extra ticket to go to the very top and see that.
The new zip line starts at the very top. Wow, can't wait to do that.
But
Birthday moment.
The
Put on
Gatlinburg
action cam and do a zip line.
Skypark, Gatlinburg Skypark, and Anakista both have their own different and unique, beautiful, gorgeous views. So both of them are worth it.
All three of them, yeah.
At the Ober Mountain, the events at the top are mostly extra. You pay extra to do all the different stuff up there.
They do have a live band at the very top on the weekends. And I'm going to do that zip line.
To me, the best part of Ober Mountain is the tram ride. That's the best for me. That's the best part for me because you get to see the views.
Gotta be first in there though. Get a window.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a chance of a bear being out. We saw one on this path the other day when we were up in the park.
But they got their horn out and scared him off.
Oh, that was pretty exciting. Everybody go out of the chat long enough to hit the like button. Save my battery. Hopefully you got my other phone. This one's about, oh no, I got it charging.
Johnny says that a lot. Hopefully you've got my other phone. He forgets that he's got it in his bag or his pocket or something.
Commandeers it once in a while because it's a good one.
If I'm looking at it in my hand,
Yep.
it would be, then I would have it.
We share everything. Not everything. The mountains
We don't
are
share.
beautiful. You
We
know,
don't share anything coffee flavored because I can't stand. I cannot stand the flavor of coffee at all. He can buy coffee ice cream and I won't touch it. He can buy a cup of coffee and I won't take a sip.
Or coffee ice cream, even if she
I just said that. I won't touch it.
take a sip of ice cream.
I said he can buy coffee ice cream and I won't touch a bite of it. I won't touch it. I'm not a fan of butter pecan ice cream either. But if he buys mint chocolate chip or chocolate ice cream,
I'm sure.
he's gonna have to share it then.
Not fond of coconut.
So if he's trying to help me watch what I eat, he'll have to buy coffee ice cream or butter
I'm
pecan.
thinking I'm not buying it anymore either. I've got to gain 2 pounds 10 pounds over the winter. My pants are tight.
This is where the other day when we saw the bear on the live,
they
he
chased him down
he
on
was
that
trying to
step.
go up that way or that way
Yeah.
on the other side of the bridge,
That's our bridge.
and they
He
scared
came
him off,
down,
told him no, and he
and
came
he went that way
and he went
turned
this
right
way,
down that way,
right up here at this,
right under us.
yeah,
You can see it on
this
the live
this
stream.
level right here. He was right there.
Is that the 4-bear live stream?
No,
No, another one after that.
yeah,
Yeah, he showed up right after you
right after I posted the 4 bears.
posted 4-bear.
I think no, maybe he was on the 4 bears.
Maybe he was.
Yes, because the one after that was Anarchista. So he was, yeah. So when it says 4 bears, we saw 4 bears in April. That bear was walking right here. Right here.
Yep.
And we were right
He
there.
came down right there and he walked over those lights over there.
Yeah, he came right over here. And I was walking. And they started blowing the horn at him.
Says who?
And then, so he came down over here. He came down on that side over here. And then he walked right over here and went down. Or right, or maybe just right across over where these lights are. So he walked right across here, and then right across here, and he came down, and then came over here and went down. And they weren't sure where he was, so I said, no, he's going down the trail down there. So that was pretty cool. We love seeing a bear. So the first time we saw him was down over there, and then we walked over here and saw him the second time right there. Maria said, nice place for walking. Hello, everybody who came in. I think somebody said Diana. Oh, Diamondbacking. Hello, Diamondbacking. Enjoying this very much since I'm still recovering from complications from a complete knee replacement. Still have to do left knee, which is much worse and can't be done like the first. Well, hugs and prayers, Diamondbacking, that you get those knees done. I know people who have had knee surgery and they are feeling better after it's complete and they've gone through their healing. My mom had one. She had surgery. She fell and had surgery and stuff, knee surgery and all that, and she had broken both of her wrists falling, and she's doing much better now. She does get out and she travels. Diamondback said, thank you so much. Mary said, hope you recover well, Diamondbacking. This is Donnie's birthday month, so this month sometimes he will get himself a treat or something to eat and celebrate his month.
I'll do that every month.
He does that.
I will do zip lining this month, and I will go do some roller coasters this month because they're part of my annual pass. We have to ask him about this Bobcat loop. There's a loop that goes down all the way down to the parking lot, but there's another loop that just goes over here and comes right back around. It's like a circle loop, and it's not open yet. I want to find out about that.
Donald
the
from Ohio
Bobcat
said,
loop.
beautiful view.
No
So
Bobcats.
when you come over here, you can take those stairs, which I'm
Yep,
not
and
doing,
go up to Schmashburger or take the long way.
or you can take this ramp, which I'm doing.
Yep. I don't know why they would go to the trouble of building this long ramp when you can't bring anything over here that, you know.
Well, because not
requires
everybody
ramp.
can do the stairs well, Donnie.
Yeah, but still.
That's why. And some people might bring a walker, you know, like they can ride the thing up here, take their walker up here and walk around.
Oh, maybe someday it'll be more scooter friendly. And they'll have scooters coming in this parking lot up here.
They'd have to have a bus bringing people up if it was mobility friendly.
Yeah, I think when they start that other restaurant, they might have more parking over here or something like that. We're just speculating loudly what kind of plans they have. The dreamer's dream. Dead trees.
These trees right here that have no leaves on them, those were in the Gatlinburg fire. There's a whole bunch of trees that were in the Gatlinburg fire right there. And they, just a memory of the fire. So you can get to this point and walk up those stairs or walk this ramp. Donnie, why don't you go see if the bear's up there? I'm gonna walk the ramp. Let me know and I'll come back.
I can't walk past that post right there. You can't walk out there.
I know that. I said just walk up there and see if the bear's up there,
Bear's
and then
up
I'll come back. We were standing right up here, and there was a bear over there at the dumpster. Or not the dumpster, but the grease pit thing, which is underground. The bear could not get to the grease. Now, I think there was a rack where they dumped the grease in, so the bear could lick the top of the rack if there was some grease on it, but can't get into it because they buried it underground.
I don't know, I have never driven it yet, so I don't know how it's on the wrong side too.
Very European or Japanese.
Yeah. Guy that
Diamondbacking is saying, thanks, my friends. He's thanking everybody in the chat and all of us that are praying for him wishing him well. Bria said, when is Donnie going for a brownie? You never know.
Well, that's already open, but right now we're gonna close because it's getting ready to be night.
Oh, they
Yeah,
closed
during the
that.
day. Yeah, it's open during the day.
Good, I want to know that.
Yeah, it's open during the day. We close at about 7:30.
You seen the bear tonight yet?
About an hour or so ago.
Okay. Was he up there? Did you go up
He
there?
was
Oh,
down
down
here
here?
by the where you go down into the
Yeah.
Bobcat Loop
Okay.
by the steps.
Yeah. It's always fun seeing him.
Oh yeah. And I think yesterday, day before yesterday, one of the guys said up there at the laydown yard, there was a mom and one or two cubs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think my signal's getting a little. I have to come back over this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I think one of us should walk across the bridge and then back, just to have them enjoy the bridge. Because we haven't done that with them for a while.
Why do we need to go back?
Because I'm not leaving. I'm gonna sit down here. I wanna get on my that'll be the backwards on there.
I can take them now if you want. We'll go halfway across and come back.
Okay, here. I'm gonna go to the bathroom so you can make them now.
Alrighty, they do have good brownies here, and I've had enough treats, and somebody brought me some cookies today, so I'm not gonna buy a brownie today. Let's take this up a little bit here. So let's walk across the bridge while it's still light enough to enjoy. Enjoy. They're working on another beverage building over here and another deck up there to sit on. So we'll look over at the city. There's the path we were just walking on a minute ago. Very clear air tonight. The rain really helps with that. But we wanted to come over here while it was still light, show you the city. It's a little bouncy, huh? It is a little bouncy. Those mountains are beautiful. Yes, they did. That path is beautiful stone path, nice and level. They did a good job. I can hear Dino growling. There's the path as it circles around to the right there, comes back down on a wooded lit path there, back to the main area. Those white stripes you see right there are another cement kind of a cathedral. I forget what they call those, but where you can sit on those steps that are lit and watch for hours. Hey Roy, you all right? Another question? Yes, that is Anakista on the far left. We are about the same height as the Tulip Tower right now. I mean, not Tulip Tower, the Anakista's 360 tower. We're about the same height, maybe a little lower. That biggest square you see down there that looks like a sandbox is the roof of the Gatlinburg Convention Center, which is 3 levels high. They hold a lot of things in there. And of course the National Park, no lights coming from over there. Oh siree. It's all nature over there. We hope that everything works out safely around here. No forest fires. Good things. Good things. Smoky Mountain Sips coming soon. I won't be sipping that. I don't know if we had a chance to show you this map or not. But this is the chairlift up. The park bridge over here is the Tulip where we were at. We walked the path around to here. And he said, yes, the Bobcat Trail is open, but only till sunset. So there's the map of the mountain. Temperature's not too bad. I suppose I could go over there and ask them see if they put out a hot chocolate or anything.
I'm amazed you didn't lose signal because here's more Wi-Fi.
It wasn't that far.
Yeah, but I was in the bathroom.
Oh, you should have lost it then, yeah. Crazy.
Must have had a good signal.
It must be all right.
It's a beautiful view from up here, I have to say.
I think using these very thin cables was a good idea. It's safe, but you can see through them.
Yeah. It is a cold night up here, though. Let's see what temperature it says right now. Maria said looks really nice up there. Cammy said so beautiful.
Yeah, I wish the coffee shack was up here.
It says it's 55 degrees. It's dropping down to 49 by 11 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Hello, Teresa. It says it might rain at 9 p.m. 25% chance. But the little bit of rain we got earlier kind of was spotty, you know? So probably some parts of Gatlinburg got it more.
Yes. That reminds me.
We might just miss it because it's where we are. Done.
I want to look at the radar.
We are here. See?
Oh, right between us.
Yeah, it's going on both sides of us. A little bit of looks like a little bit of showers right on each side of us.
Let's see what goes here.
Hello, Tara Talbot. Bring it to me. I want to show you this radar. I want to show this radar. See where we are, the blue dot right there. So the radar is a little bit of rain going this way, a little bit of rain going that way. So it kind of is on each side of us, but not on us.
Maybe it'll miss.
Maria said, did you catch Will and Don's video of the big swing? I saw it on Facebook. Will posted it on Facebook. The big giant swing, 160 feet above the ground. He said. I commented, it looks like you're having fun. I think they started a new tradition now where they're going on a cruise for Dawn's birthday every year. And I think they go on his birthday is January the 4th. Dawn's is the end of April. They really love to cruise. Donnie would enjoy cruising a little bit because he was Coast Guard, you know.
I like standing out on the wind and the water, yeah.
I've gotten seasick when I went on a cruise. Maria said, that's nice they didn't go this year on his birthday. I can't remember why. They did the previous year, I believe. Maria said she has no desire to go on a cruise. There's so many people. I want to go back on Route 66 and do some more. That was one of my childhood memories that I did with my family. It was nice. It's so Americana, retro. And you can go on Route 66 without doing the whole thing at once. You can do it in parts. Take different sections, you know, and do Illinois, and then what's the next state? Missouri.
Iowa.
And Kansas is just a little hop, skip, and a jump. Iowa's not part of Route 66.
No.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma is, Kansas is.
Yeah.
So Iowa's above them. What's after?
And then Texas.
Well, Texas would be next after Oklahoma, yeah.
And then Arizona. California. If you did it one state at a time, you could probably do it a little more thoroughly too, because you could really see more, take those little trips and see more without having to rush through it. Because Donnie rushed through some of it while I was sleeping.
I missed an exit. That's all I did.
And then I didn't get to see some
didn't
of
wanna
the
go
stuff I
back.
wanted to do.
We missed the giant pop bottle. Excuse me.
And other stuff too.
Not really. I did take you to the cattle yards, all that. We did the best we could.
He was on a mission to get back. So while I was
We were tugging the bug by then, weren't we? Yeah.
while I was sleeping, he was busting it out at night.
Yeah, I went 14 hours straight one day.
I told him, well, we have to go back because I have to see those things.
I'll tell you that we hit the original Route 66 when
did.
it was running along next to the highway. We got out because they had 66 written on the pavement really big. And it was hilarious because it was ka-dunk, 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 ka-dunk. It was, oh man, just like I remembered when I was a little kid. Unpaved, cement blocks, and it was loud. Cracks between each block.
You can go and hit some of the original Route 66 in definitely Oklahoma has some, but
Yeah,
or
some
Missouri.
places
Where was
ran
it?
right next to the
Oklahoma,
highway.
right?
Yeah. And I mean, it was overgrown with weeds. I even did one part where there was a bridge, and Route 66 came out of the ground, crossed the bridge, and went back underground again. And I did a Richard Attenborough. Uh-oh, that means they're after a bear.
There's a bear somewhere.
He's walking up that way real fast. He must have chased him back up that way. He's got the megaphone in his hand. I guess the bear moved off. The last time he came right through here, right between these tables, and right off that edge over there. Then he walked down underneath these chairs here on a level, one level down.
He's looking up that way, Donnie. He's looking
Yeah.
that way, so it might be a night bear might have been up there somewhere.
Yeah. They smell the food. They use that megaphone to scare away the bear and don't realize is it brings the YouTubers. I think I'll stay quiet about that though. Don't say anything, or they won't use the megaphone anymore. Well, we'll go back and sit down. You didn't start You didn't start your ticky talk yet.
I don't know where he went. Say truth.
Oh, you keep an eye on.
It looks a little dark, Donnie, on the screen. Why is
Yeah.
it looking so dark?
I don't know. Because it's dark out?
Usually it's better than that.
I know that too.
He did use that horn and scare the bear, but he don't know where the bear is.
You can't do TikTok anyway. It's 8:51. They close at 9. We've got to walk over.
When we end this, we're going right to TikTok to leave.
To leave. I see. I thought you were going to sit down
I hear a noise. Did you hear that noise? That like clunk noise? He's looking for the
I don't hear
bear.
him.
You don't see him?
I don't even hear him.
Don't hear him?
He's over here.
Oh,
Is he?
Yeah. There's a bear right there. I see him right at the same level. Right straight up. What is it? Bear?
Donnie sees him.
Where is he?
At the end of that line of He's right at the end of the line of the shrubs, right behind that silver house.
You talking about where?
Right at the end of these shrubs. He's right there. Standing right there.
I don't see him. I can't
Yep,
see him.
it's kind of dark, but he's right there. Oop. There he is.
You see him moving, Donnie?
He didn't believe you for a while there, but now he does.
Yeah.
Did you see him move? I can't
Yeah.
see him.
He was looking right at you, and then he finally decided you were too much noise.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to come up here till the people are gone.
Part of me didn't want to say anything to see if he'd come closer. I didn't want somebody trailing me. Did you see the bear? Did you? I decided that best to be honest.
Maria said that's the evacuation code for every bear to leave. Or Cammy said, bear alert. Well, it's exciting even if we can't see him. Donnie saw him.
Hard to see a black bear at 9 o'clock at night. That's why they're black. You can't see a polar bear either because they're in the snow. Darned if nature doesn't have a way.
What time is it? What are you doing?
I'm sorry, that was my umbrella screaming past.
I think it's...
Yeah, I need one too. Yeah, I know I do.
Yeah, Donnie just told him he needs a flashlight. He goes, yeah, I know I do.
Well, this is what we usually use, and I guess the newer ones are going like, huh, what's that?
The newer bears are like, what's that?
Sorry? On the back side of the building. Yep.
Ruby said, you guys are out way past your bedtime. And we actually stay up late a lot. Even when we get back to the RV, we'll be up for hours a lot of times.
Alrighty, well that's a good spot to end it.
What time is it? I
Closing
can't tell
time.
what time it is. It just says my battery's low. Okay, so thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
We love you,
Ladies love
but Jesus loves
Loves
you
you.
more. Have a great night.